So Boldr are a brand that I've been trying to get on the channel for quite some time. And finally I have two watches to review from them. This is the Field Medic, their new camo dial. It comes in the exact same packaging as their more expensive watches. And also they're giving $30 to charity for every one of these sold, and they aren't charging any more for this watch. So I love to point that out. If a brand is actually giving money to a charity, and they aren't charging more for this model versus the other models that are in the same exact lineup. So this is $299. The other watches in the lineup are $299. Not bad. That's very nice. And it's going to first responders because this is a first responders watch. Now it comes in awesome packaging. As I mentioned, this is a hard box. It's waterproof, very hard to actually open. So I actually have it open already because if I had it sealed, it actually pops open and is watertight because there is actually a seal right here that fits into this channel. So you could actually use this for travel. If you are traveling and doing any sort of extreme traveling, definitely recommend a box like this. And this watch at this price comes with this box, which is pretty cool. Inside the box, you just get information on your watch and a microfiber cloth. There's some stickers in here, which is really nice as well. Just has Boldr on them. And then of course you get a watch. This is on a NATO strap. It has the camo dial, and we'll get into that in a second. However, I just wanted to point out two other things about the box. All of this padding comes out, and then also, as I mentioned, you get these two snap enclosures. You have a really nice robust handle on it, and then a little moisture indicator on the side here, which is pretty awesome as well when you think about it. Just a lot for the money, $299. So a lot of people buy those on their own for 50 bucks, just like that. So pretty nice. So here is the watch. You can see a very nice, tight little package, 38 millimeters with a 44 millimeter lug width. And that is because those lugs turn directly down. They're sort of a hooded lug. You can get a bracelet for this watch. I would highly recommend the bracelet on this watch. I've actually experienced the bracelet on this watch, and it's really nice. I definitely would get that, and it's a full titanium bracelet, which is pretty awesome. This gets a VK64, so it is a Seiko Mecha Quartz chronograph movement, screwed in crown, screwed in case back. As I mentioned, 38 millimeters, 44 millimeters, 12.2 millimeters in thickness, including the sapphire crystal. This has the beautiful camo dial, and I'll do close-ups of this. They call it the green camo dial. This is called the Field Medic, and as I mentioned, $30 for the sales of this watch, which is $299, goes towards charities for first responders. And this watch was essentially created for first responders. So if you are a first responder, it has a couple of functions that are actually useful on it. There's graduations on the dial for pulsations and respiration and things like that. So it actually could be used in the field as a true tool watch. And that sort of camo dial just adds a little bit of flair to it. And also that camo dial signifies the $30 is going to a charity, which is really nice as well. 38 millimeters is a really nice size for this watch, especially since you have these crowns on the side. So it definitely wears a little bit bigger than that. And I'll throw it on my wrist so you guys can see. And you can see there is a sweep second to the chronograph second hand because this is a Mecha Quartz movement. 4 ticks per second. So it is a sweep second. Looks really good. I'll do close-ups of everything because it is a really interesting watch. The case itself is all bead blasted. Everything is bead blasted, including the back of the watch. I'll do pictures of that as well. Very grippy crown, really big pushers, and they are very easy to reset the chronograph. Just really nice. Feels really nice as well. It is thicker because of this double pass-through NATO. So I personally would like this on a bracelet or a two-piece NATO strap, or maybe just a two-piece leather strap. I'm not a huge NATO fan, but that is just me. They have plenty of options on their website, so if you don't like this, I'm sure you can get something that'll actually fit you a little bit better, or just get the bracelet and then have the NATO strap when you actually are using it for sports or in the field as a true tool watch. Most people aren't, but that's the case. And this has a really cool sort of look to it, and it's definitely something that would look really cool with a bracelet on, I think. Very quickly, I'm going to throw it on my wrist, and then we will do a quick lume shot so you guys can see that the lume is actually pretty interesting on this watch as well, and I'll do close-ups with the lume as well. Well, today I am wearing my Tudor P01. This is the Tudor Black Bay P01 on a Tudor bracelet. A few people have asked me how I've done this. You can see it doesn't fit perfectly, but it does fit pretty good on this side. I'll get into why and how I did this in another video later on when I do the unboxing, and then I'm going to do a video on exactly how I did this. So stay tuned for that if you are interested. Pretty interesting watch, not the most comfortable watch on earth, but it is definitely a true tool watch, sort of like this watch, which is a very, true tool watch. Definitely something that you can actually use in the field as a tool, which is pretty awesome. And I think that's what a lot of people like about watches in the first place, is that they are meant to be used in the field a lot of the time. And, it's just the capability that you want to know is there. So here it is on my 7.5-inch wrist. You can see it does wear thicker because of this double pass-through nylon NATO, which is very nice quality. And like I said, it has a signed buckle on it. It's made out of titanium. It's bead blasted like the rest of the watch. All of the hardware looks exactly the same. I personally would love this on a bracelet. I think this would look insanely good on a bracelet, sort of an integrated bracelet look as well. In a future video, maybe I will throw this on a strap, or maybe I'll even have the bracelet to show you guys, but I would love to show it to you guys on another strap or a bracelet. But it does look pretty amazing on my 7.5-inch wrist. It's 38 millimeters and 44 millimeter lug width, but that lug width is very, very tight. Really nice pusher. So it does wear a slightly bit bigger than that 38 millimeters, maybe 39 millimeters, but nothing too outrageous. Definitely a great tool watch, the great chronograph for a smaller wrist. So very quickly, I'm going to shut off the lights and then we will do a quick loom shot. Well, there you go. You can see it's loomed pretty well. All of those graduations are individually loomed, which is really nice. I like what they did with this watch. I think it's a good looking watch. It's a functional watch. It's pretty awesome if you are a first responder to get something like this. Plus, they're giving $30 away for every single purchase. They aren't charging anything extra. So if you wanted the blue dial version of this, or just the black dial version of it, it's $299. Actually, I think the blue dial version is a little bit more expensive. This is $299. You're getting that camo dial, so it's sort of a special edition. It looks really good. Very, very good looking dial, and I'll do close-ups of it. It's sort of, I don't want to call it layered, but you could see that there's different areas, there's a different process that they go to, that they go by. There's a different process that they use to actually paint these dials, which can't be easy. Not bad at all, in my opinion. That's really cool. But tell me what you guys think of this watch in the comments below. Tell me what you think of Boldr. Tell me what you think of the Field Medic. I have another one of their watches to review, which I am super excited about as well. A really beautiful, very robust dive watch. I think you guys probably already know what watch that will be. However, pretty awesome. And that one is on a bracelet. The bracelet on there is superb. But tell me what you guys think of this watch in the comments below. Titanium, 38 millimeters, Mecha Quartz, $299. It goes to a good charity. Camouflage dial. Just a lot of packaging. The packaging is pretty awesome. I think it's a really good price at that number, especially since they're giving money to a charity. So, but like I said, tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that bell icon. It's super helpful for the channel. I very much appreciate it. Please follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is WatchChrisBlog. I have some links in the description. Those links are to Amazon. If you click those links and buy anything, it helps support the channel. It doesn't cost you anything extra. However, I very much appreciate it. Anyway, thank you for logging on. I'll catch you guys in the next video.